If we encountered aliens, how would we talk to them? In a lot of sci-fi, aliens are just intelligent enough to figure out human languages, but what if they were right about where we're at? Figuring out how to communicate would be a really interesting problem to solve, and there's lots of ideas about how this would work. The first thing we'd need to do is figure out what their symbols are. Humans communicate with sound or visually with sign languages, but we can't assume that's how aliens would communicate. They might use electromagnetic pulses, chemical signals, or something we can't even think of. We need to figure out what their symbols are and try to attach them to situations. This is the basic work of a field called semiotic. It's all about understanding symbols based on context. But what would that context be? It's actually really difficult here. For instance, even understanding a simple word like tree requires so much context. Aliens might have no trees or even a concept of plants. They might not even see basic concepts like time the same way we do. So we need to try to match symbols to concepts that we think are universal. Concepts like math or physics would be more universal because they're more tied to the structure of the universe. This is why the Voyager Golden Record, which was sent out into space in 1977, used a bunch of mathematical and scientific references. The idea was that potential discoverers could use this as context to understand our symbols. If we could create some sort of shared vocabulary of symbols with the aliens, the next step would be grammar. It's hard to imagine how aliens could have a complex language without grammatical rules, and there's only so many ways you can organize information linearly. So assuming they're using one symbol at a time, we'd probably be able to start guessing what their grammatical structures are. We could also leverage natural language processing tools to help speed this up. From there, it'd just be expanding our context to talk about more and more things. I think the way Andy Weir handled alien communication in his book Project Hail Mary was really interesting, and it shows a lot of these steps that I was just talking about.